Yo guys, and welcome to a new video, and today I watched Predator: Killer of Killers. Alright, so this week a new Predator movie released on Disney Plus, and it's one of two Predator movies that will come out this year, with one movie, Predator Badlands, coming out in theaters later this year. I thought around September, October, maybe November. I think it's November. Don't pin me on that. But today we have Predator: Killer of Killers. It's an animated movie. It's also directed by Dan Trachtenberg, who also directed Prey in 2022, and is also directing Predator Badlands later this year. So I think we can safely say that that man is trying to revive the Predator franchise. I know he has a big hope to ever create an Alien versus Predator movie, and I do fucking hope that he gets to do that, because that would be awesome. But today, of course, he gifted us Predator: Killer of Killers. It's an anthology movie where he kills killers, basically. It's set in 3 time periods. He kills Vikings, he kills some other samurai people, like people from Japan, and then he kills World War II pilots. And I have to say that even though it feels like it's disconnected in a lot of ways, they tied everything together in the end of this movie in a stellar way. Like, the good thing about what Dan Trachtenberg tries to do with his movies, with what he tries to do with Predator, what I think all monster movies should do, is he doesn't see a predator as the main point of it. He gets the people in the story, and then he revolves the enemy around it. Like, this movie could have been great even without the predators in it. Apart from the ending, of course, that is kind of predator heavy, but the 3 main stories that we split through in this movie, they could have been awesome without a predator in it. It's awesome. That makes you care about these characters, even though you don't spend a lot of time with them. Of course, when the Predator comes in, it gets better and it gets more hyped, and then the actual geeky stuff comes in, so to say, so that's awesome. But the movie could have been great even without him. I do think the samurai story is the weakest one of the 3, whereas the dog fight is the coolest one of the 3, and the Viking fight is the best of the 3. I absolutely loved what they did with that. It was also the first in the trilogy of these anthologies, so I think if they splattered them around a bit, that could have been changed at all. Like, I do also think that the Predator in the Viking story looked the most awesome, and yes, everything around it is great. Those 3 little short stories were awesome. They did revolve quite quickly. I did maybe want a little bit more time with them before we get to the eventual end point of the movie, but it's still awesome. And it's that end point what ties it all together, as I said previously, in a beautiful and stellar way, because, well, they do something to connect these stories from all these time periods, and the thing they choose to do with it is not only epic, it's most likely awesome, but it's also incredibly lore expanding, which is something I did not really expect from a movie like this, from an anthology film, animated film on Disney Plus, instead of a big theater release. So that's really awesome. So the lore that they try to expand with this is incredible, and the things that they chose to do with it are insanely interesting, and it puts a new perspective on the predators, on that alien species, and on everything else that's surrounding this story and the entire history. It connects everything in a beautiful way, and it has a beautiful tribute to Prey. I'm not gonna say what it is, but if you spot it, it's absolutely awesome, and it will make your jaw drop to the floor, because it's that incredibly cool to see. So yes, the story is great, characters are awesome, like the predators are only mandatory antagonists, and they are not the protagonists. Like, the story still revolves around the humans. That is nice. I know they're going to make Predator Badlands around a protagonist predator, which is something I would also like to see, because that idea does sound insanely cool as well, but still they managed to make it around the humans and have the predators just as their antagonists that tie it all together, that make it awesome. So that was really cool. Of course, the animation is stellar. They deserve all the prizes for it. It reminded me a lot of a little bit of Love, Death and Robots, if you think about the structure of this movie, but also really the Arcane series, like the animation really took some inspiration from that, and it works perfectly for this. It's unique to this movie. It's unique to what they did with it. It's incredibly gory, which is awesome as hell. A lot of heads will fly and a lot of bodies will splatter into, which is nice. So this movie is definitely not for kids, but it was definitely awesome to watch for me at this point. Alright, I'm going to give this movie 4.5 stars in the heart. I really thought it was a great entry and I really thought it expanded the lore in an incredible way. What did you think of Predator Killer of Killers? Please let me know in the comments down below because I'm really excited to hear your opinion on it. I want to thank you for watching this video and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you and bye bye. And I can also say, there will not be coming a Predator ranking for this movie. That will come later this year. Alright, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you. Bye bye.